Hail to thee, my kindred. I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and night, wherever and whenever you are. Excuse me for a second here. My voice is still kinda bleh, still kinda tired. I've not necessarily become fully awake yet. I just woke up like an hour ago. And I just had to quickly scavenge through the kitchen to obtain some nutrition, and then after that, get myself some coffee, which I do have now. I drank some water prior to that, though. I was scrolling about on the internet, a little bit of doom scrolling, which always hurts the soul, and I landed on a post about a certain someone that streamed long, or I suppose they don't stream anymore, but streamed long before I ever thought of streaming, or just doing content in general. I think he streamed, no? Corpse Husband, that fellow. You'll remember that fellow. I'm sure everybody has known about that fellow at some point or another. And the unfortunate downfall that came. It was honestly just one of those times that shows you, yeah, the internet's kind of a bitch. It is truly kind of a bitch. And there's not really much you can do about it either, if we're being completely honest. I suppose it is what it is, right? Because from what I remember, a photo of the fellow, supposedly of the fellow, got exposed. People found out about it. It was never confirmed if it was him or not, but the allegation of him being not the looks match for his voice, let's put it that way, had brought him down. And that was kind of out of nowhere. I suppose he's not the only one to have suffered such an effect. Knuckles, why must you be like this? How are you, Knuckles? How are you? You bring about an interesting comment here, and it makes me think that you, perhaps, only think of this one particular substance. Why is that? Why is that? And I do expect an answer from you, specifically. Do I see it? I'm not sure I know what you're referring to. The drawing. Oh, you posted another one? You know by this point that my Discord never bleeps at me when I'm streaming. I've set it up so that it doesn't do that. Because otherwise, it would be a bit of a problem. But I shall go look. I shall go see and witness. Did you add more characters? Shigoroth. You know, at first glance, Shigoroth kind of looks like a... For some reason, my mind was like Santa Claus? Santa Claus? I think it's because of the, like, the mix match colors. What the hell? And then you have a Harry scene. Her scene? I don't know why I said Harry scene. Her scene. Wolf, nature... More like a nature lady. Deer lady? Deer lady. Big, strong deer lady. The one that makes the werewolves. Oh, I see, I see. I wouldn't mind making werewolves. No, I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna stop there. Ah, heavens. We cannot start this early with the ludicrous comments. Jolly like hairy women. I like women. And I like men. And when you mix those two things together, you end up liking many a people. Clip that chat. Clip it all you wish. You know, I'm pretty sure that Twitch has said it. Doesn't Twitch technically have that as a command now for people to put into? Or is that something I have to do separately? I still don't know. I'm still very much confuzzled about that. Oh, yes, I forgot that I have things to do. Come, guzzler, you say? No, you say that. You, for some obscure reasoning, say such ludicrous things. I have to plan the week. That is what I have to do. I had almost forgotten. Somehow. I am very, out of it today in comparison to yesterday. My sleep was very strange. And it was like multiple little time skips, and it's befuddled my mind. I did say that tomorrow, I guess this week, I'll be doing 2 streams of... sorry. Of, Dead Space, because I didn't do my Friday Dead Space. So, Dead Space on Monday and on Friday. To make up for it. 2 a day. We can do... What shall I do on Tuesday? Let me just kind of erase all of the stuff on the list right now. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We really only have 3 days? I guess if I really... Yeah, because then Saturday is another 100 the parenting thing. Sunday's always just this. So, 3 days today to plan. Not a lot. When should I do Daggerfall? Should I do that on Thursday or Tuesday? Because I think on Wednesday I'll do the other visual novel that I didn't get to do last week. Because the one we did was a lot longer, or it took me a while longer to get through it than I thought it would have. We just ended up getting a death ending. Bleh. I'll do it on Thursday. Oh, okay, that's not... Where's the line? There it is. The Elder Scrolls 2. Then I guess Tuesday will be the Underrail. Since we can actually get through things, sort of, kind of now. Well, at least we can get into a fight. We can get into fights thanks to the recommendations of Kraken. In what exactly to wear, in terms of whether we ought or ought not to be a damned man in just a full suit of armor. That apparently did not work. I wish it could have. I truly wish it could have worked out that way. It would have been fun. I suppose when you spec into full armor, you gotta just be different. You gotta spec into different things that I clearly did not understand. What was the damn VN's name? It might have been a long one too, so I gotta figure out what I exactly want to call it in the schedule. Or the day springs red. Can I even type that whole thing? Where the day springs. Okay. Yeah, I could in fact type the whole thing in there. Alright. Nice. I have no issues. The schedule is already donezo. Let me erase the old one from my computer. My funny little machine. Download this one. I haven't made a lot of YouTube posts. I haven't been keeping up on that. I was at least hoping to do one every other day. But then I sort of, I sort of didn't. I might make one today, because we have been getting the most views out of, the Hunter the Parenting watch-along stuff. So I want to, I want to make a little post about that. I want to be like, thank you guys for checking me out and acknowledging my existence ever so briefly. Did I get the schedule? Yes, I did. I will post it both on the announcements over on the Discord. So from the 15th. 15th till the 21st, right? Schedule for December. I somehow become femlotl in the middle of this. 15 to the 21st. And then boop, put that there. Put the file right there, and voila. Now it's on the Discord. Now I gotta put it on el YouTube. Hey, it's the smile guy. 6 hours. How did I only see this 6 hours ago? I mean, not 6 hours. This post made 6 hours ago. This comment. And YouTube didn't tell me that when I originally switched over onto this profile. Okay, now I gotta make it a post over on YouTube so that people know the schedule for this week in case they're only YouTube people. Put the schedule there. Same message. Schedule for December 15th to the 21st. Let me double check on the calendar that that's the case. Yes, it is. Post. There we go. Now I gotta go ahead and make the thumbnails for each one so that I can make the post the live streams over on the YouTube side of things as scheduled ones. I've been playing Minecraft recently because a streamer I watch had made a server, and I've been it's very difficult for my brain to put away things out of my inventory and categorize them, I've realized. It's strangely difficult, and I think it's because there's too much. I feel like overwhelmed somehow. I see that there's like a bunch of things in my backpacks because there's like a bunch of mods in it, and then I'm like, which backpack is it? Where do I put this? Where do I put that? What do I even want to do? I'm still trying to construct my home appropriately until I am sufficiently satisfied with my humble abode of a random tower I found that I've just confiscated for my own. But it's fun though. It's been fun so far. There's even like a little mod that you can make like a little kitchen and you can cook stuff, and I want to do that because that sounds lovely. Let me see if should I do the same thing as last time where I showed the... Yeah, okay, which one's first on the list? Which one is first? I guess we already have the one for Monday, since it's using the same thing. Why did God make me small? Man, I wish I knew. Trust me, I wish I genuinely knew. Guzzling hairy women. What's that's what we came. That's what we come for to the Yalato streams. Do you do you honestly come here for that, or do you just come here to suffocate me with your gratuitous? I don't even know. I don't even know. You specifically, Wiki, tend to say things that make me question my existence. Did I come at all? No, I did not, Knuckles. Your obsession with coming is becoming quite noticeable. What was I gonna do? Check the schedule. The underrail. I gotta make another underrail edit for the thumbnail. Where is that older one? There it is. Okay. I'm gonna show the screen like last time. I think that'll be fine, right? Oh, wrong one. This one. And then go over here, and then go here, and then go... Man just wanted to use big words. I do! It is in character. And it makes me sound fancy. I like sounding fancy, okay? Is there something wrong with wanting to sound fancy? Is there something wrong with wishing to use words? Sorrow, hail to thee, how do you do? I saw what you made yesterday. Well, I suppose what you posted that you were gonna make. Noodly fish creature. What have you arrived to? We are as we always are. Nothing new is really occurring. I'm right now attempting to lock in and make the thumbnails for the red site so that I have all the streams scheduled there and whatnot. You're doing good. Currently nocturnal and planning to paint the hoodie for your brother tonight. Ooh. Is it gonna be like exactly how you showed it, or are you gonna use different colors, or just a more basic thing? You do it all the time, Wiki? That is... Actually, do you? I don't think you often do. Nocturnal. Oh no. You're giving Knuckles a little flashback. I don't know if I can... I think I would have to use the other site that I'm used for thumbnails if I want to do what I want to do. I'm actually not sure how to make what I want to make as a thumbnail. Planning on making it pretty much exactly to what you drew. It's gonna be a frilled shark. Ooh, frilled. Frilled shark. Why doth the shark be frilled? That is the truest of questions. I need cave images. I need more cave images. Cave image. There's not surprisingly a lot of good cave images on Google. I should have taken a screenshot of my character before and just used that as a thumbnail, just like how I used to make the older thumbnails. You use big words because they are fun all the time. Fair, fair. Rats, rats, we are the rats. Oh my goodness. Let me just sip on some coffee. And my hands also need to get a little warmed up by the mug itself. Gosh darn, how is it already kind of... Okay, the mug is colder than I expected it to be. It's not that it's not warm, but like it has to be some kind of cold in here that I'm not noticing. Well, at least the coffee is above room temperature. It will not be like that for long, I'm afraid. It did snow here last night, so I do imagine that's attributing to the chilled temperatures of this room. You know, I might just like open up Unreal right now just to take a screenshot of my character and use that. Just call it a day. Okay, come on. You gotta be able. Come on, you gotta scroll more than that. Freaking. I guess I'm technically not using Google, but even still, this is based off of Google. Come on. No? Alright. Plan B. Go into the game and take a screenshot. Can I do that with this still? No? Okay, this is gonna disappear for a little bit. Do not worry. It will come back up. I kind of had the inkling of making some. I might do that tonight, and that's a big maybe of doing like another thing. Why is the game showing? Oh yeah, because I have it on game capture. I was wondering why that game was showing. But yeah, I wanna try and doodle something up again. I think if I actually like lock in for a good 7 hours throughout the night, I'll be able to actually pump something out. Maybe. Okay, resume. Yes, just quick little screenshot. That's all I need. Quick little screenshot. Let's see. Can I turn on the lights in this room? Why is it doing that? Oh, come on. Can I no longer screenshot like that? Is that not a thing? What the hell? Okay, well that's an interesting situation that I've gotten myself into. Okay. Well, I can screenshot via the, you know, F12, so there's that. But I can't screenshot in the other way that I normally do, which is strange to me. Oh well. That should suffice. Now I have to go over to Steam, I imagine, and take that out of there. How do I download this thing? Is there a download button? Okay, select. Save image. Kraken, hail to thee. How much depressants or hallucinogenics am I on right now? Surprisingly, none, although I wish 3 was the answer. Why? Because it is supposedly a holy number. Supposedly. So I feel as if one were to be on 3 hallucinogenics, something good would happen. Or they would prophesy something, one or the other. Because prophecies can be either good or bad. Why is there noises going on? Let's call it screenshot. Let's hope I can actually yoink that and put it into the thing that I'm doing. Wait for the mold to grow and eat it. I'm not sure that it's necessarily the healthiest option. There are better ways to do whatever it is you're trying to do than through moss of all things. Sorry, mold. Not even moss, mold. Can you even eat mold? Is mold nutritionally viable in any capacity? This is an actual question. I am curious. I feel like the answer is no. Like, you're gonna have more downsides than you're gonna have upsides, but I mean, I suppose mold is living. Is a mold a living thing? I am not too well versed in plant life of all things. Okay, why isn't it showing up? What about on this PC? Libraries? Okay, copy. Take it out of there. What if I put it down here? What do you mean this file cannot be found? It's gotta be somewhere. Mold is fungus, so I can eat it. There are edible molds in some cheeses. Moldy cheese. We love moldy cheese. I've actually never had moldy cheese, so it is a lie that I am telling you. I apologize for lying. I might have to go into, I guess, Steam's thing? Files? Hold on. No? Okay, that's not a thing either. What about down here? Alright, so that's not working out. Alright, this first thumbnail is going right as planned. Plus, some medications like penicillin, you're pretty sure are derived from molds. Oh. Well, the more you know, I guess. I would have never known this. Wait, I forgot that I can't open up the game and take a screenshot like a normal person. Damn it. And what was that other thing you said? Corn, the vegan meat substitute, is also made from mold. Now that gives me grand suspicions, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the idea of fake meat being made out of mold. That sounds like a dangerous thing to do. Steam, that's the one. Okay, just zoom in on the picture and I guess screenshot it like this. That should be good enough. Upload file. Gallery. There we go. Little rat man. Look at my little rat man. I gotta change the font on it, of course. I've kind of forgotten what font I used to use for these, for Under Rails thumbnails. Ay, ay, ay. If only yours truly remembered such little details. I think I just used this one. Shriek hand. Don't know why it's called that. It is a strange name to give something, but it is what it is. It needs to be way bigger than that, actually. Can I make it until like 80? 80 or 90? Or 100? Let me make sure it's centered. It is centered. You guess, as a better answer to my original question, we don't eat live mold all that much, but there are often uses in aging or fermentation process for certain foods. Humanity is very good at these things. we really do just min-max. When you think about it, we just min-max everything. Like, because how else do you end up in a situation where you decide to strategically let your food rot, for a lack of a better word? Which I guess is a little different from letting something mold, but Mike and Micah Shire, hello. Sorry, yeah, I have to change up the things on my on my things. Sorry about that. Okay, it worked this time around, but hello. It's strange seeing a first time chatter just sort of try to go in there. Oh, I see what's going on here. I see what's going on. You mean alcohol is like that, just controlling the process of liquid aging? Hmm. I suppose so, but like I feel like alcohol is a different situation. It's different than like just letting your actual food fizzle out. Fizzle out? Is that why did I use that word? There are better words to use than fizzle out for whatever I was trying to describe there. All right, that's the first one. The next one is, I guess we're gonna have to make a completely new one, so I'll use this one. I'll probably go over to the game's thing. Over on Itch.io. Let me go to Itch.io real quick. So that I can download the image of said game, and I'll basically just use the same same thumbnail structure. Cheese is like that too, lots of mold and bacteria involved in cheese, especially hard cheeses. Yeah, I don't like the idea of soft cheeses. Is that weird? Just just the theory of soft cheese. The fact soft cheese exists. Some soft cheeses are really nice. Isn't that like the weird one with the balls? A soft cheese? What's the one? I don't know if it's ricotta or something like that. I swear it's called ricotta. Maybe I'm thinking something else. Garlic and hard and sorry, not hard, herb soft cheese. Hmm. Maybe I stand corrected. I will have to go out of my way to actually get a taste of these cheeses. I'm not a cheese connoisseur, as some might believe. Save image. When the days bring red. And then I'm gonna have to figure out how to take this little, because I don't think this is an, okay, I can probably save the image. Okay. Save it as that. Let's see if we can actually transfer that over. Upload. Take that one and then upload this. Okay, so the title does appear. Okay, good, good. Layer in the back. And then, I don't know if this one will fit here very well. Maybe I'll use another one of the game's screenshots. Let me look at the other ones. Maybe if I can do a little bit of a trick here, it might actually work out quite well. I mean, I could just put it up in the corner. You know what? Lower a little bit. By balls of cheese, do I mean mozzarella? That comes as a ball in a little packet of liquid. No, I quite literally meant it's like chunky cheese. It's like a cheese that's kind of already, maybe it's not the cheese itself, but like it comes with like little lumps in it, and it's kind of liquidy. So I thought that was a type of soft cheese. I'm not sure what it is though. I do know that that mozzarella does definitely come in little like packets with like balls and liquid. Cottage Cottage cheese. That's the one I was thinking about. Yeah, cottage cheese. I don't know why I said ricotta. Let me see. Cottage cheese. Yeah, cottage cheese is weird and lumpy, kinda. And depending on the brand you buy, it's kind of liquidy too. But yeah, that's the one, cottage cheese. Is this real? What, cottage cheese? Yes, it is in fact real. Download that. Should I make the title bigger, actually? I feel like a bigger title is probably better for the eyes. Let me erase the old one I literally just downloaded. I erase that one. Download the one with the bigger title, because that's easier to see. Yeah, because if I have it small like it was before, that's kind of harder to see. Having it like that, it's better. Better, better, better. Okay, that's number 2. What's the next game I gotta do? On the row. Daggerfall. Okay, where's the older one? Okay, Daggerfall is right here. I remember I had a couple of screenshots. Daggerfall core. Let me see. Oh yeah, the one where I just screenshotted the birds. You remember these like random little seagulls that were just here in the middle of winter for some reason? Send back. Then I'll just put myself in the corner somewhere. That's how this usually goes. Should I put fumaro? Not fumaro. Fumaro padorularo. Or just normal yolaro in like the corner somewhere. Don't know which one I wish to put. I gotta check up on another creator of games. Ah, right, I forgot to buy that Nom Nom Nami one too. Fuck me. Okay. Now I'm like all of a sudden getting memories of like who do I need to check up on? Whose games have I bought who like sort of recently come out with something? You know, I could try to make Padorularo look like he's coming out of the bucket. It would be a little difficult, I think, because I don't think the erasing tools on this is necessarily all that great. Assuming there is one. Yeah, because I think it does it separately. It like takes you to another thing, and then you have to kind of separately try to do that. None, hail to thee. How are you doing? Hello, young yapper snapper. Hello to you, youngster. We are merely conducting our weekly necessities. I'm gonna try and see if I can make what I said happen, though. Because I think it would be kinda cute. How do I erase things? Okay. See, it does this. It, like, takes you out of the actual thing. So you have to sort of guesstimate how much you actually want to erase so that it fits in your little... with what I'm trying to do, I guess. Let's erase this, this obvious stuff over here. See how that works out. I mean, that looks good enough, right? This is just like what, Knuckles? Just like what? I mean, if you don't look closely, you're not gonna notice how shoddy the work is, right? So we could leave Padorularo there in the bucket, you know? Have that be the thumbnail. How do I zoom in again on this? Right. To go like that. Yeah, because the actual thumbnail on most people's devices is gonna look like that, effectively. Like if they're on a phone, it's gonna be more like this. If they're on like a PC, I imagine it's more like that, right? So that's something I have to like keep a check on in my brain. That most of the time is gonna look like this to people. So I think this is good enough. Okay, next after that we have Friday's Dead Space, so I'm gonna need to make another Dead Space thing. Go in there. This time around, I guess I will look for another. Let me put this up here. Let me take care of this Yolotl. Let me look for the one where I'm like panicky. There we go. Flipperoonie. I need to look for a random image from Dead Space. Dead Space 2008. That image is kinda grainy. I guess we've already been on this part, right? So. Which one would be better? This is the 2023 version, which is not the one I want to put on the screen. I'll take this image. Okay, I did not need to be yoinked. Let's see if we can make this work out. I think I can. Oh, so Knuckles, what did you send me on on Discord? Because I just like looked real quick and I see a little thing that is telling me you sent me a message. Is this one of you? Is this one of your many your Morrowind pill house? Morrowind, not Marrowwind. What? What? How did you even? Why and how are two questions I have. Hold on. Look at this shit. This man's out here creating pillow forts in Morrowind. Where's my image thing? There's my image thing. Properties. Browse. Look at this. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. making out just little pillow forts, little pillow forts in his game. Morrowind doesn't have physics like Skyrim, so you can do shit like that. It's awesome. You're just spending your time doing some random thing. Have you even like? I assume you've already finished. How do you say? The main missions and whatnot. So you're just goofing about, or maybe not. Maybe you're specifically wasting time. You've beaten it all. There you go. See, are there like DLCs for Morrowind? Yes. Roger that. Are they? It comes with the Game of the Year. Oh, I don't remember which Morrowind I gained, and by gained I mean bought. I have to check. I'm pretty sure the one on Steam is probably the Game of the Year one. S- yeah, Steam. Let me double check. Because if not, then I have to account for that. Let's see, Morrowind. Okay, I did get the Game of the Year edition, so I'm all good. What was I doing again? Oh yeah. Sorry, that little distraction distracted me from my task. That's goofy though. It's goofy as hell. Send back. I need to press send all the way back. There we go. Do that. Do a little. 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 Okay, this isn't working out. Hmm. Hmm. How do I do this? What if I did a little shenanigan here? And I just kind of whoosh, and then I whoosh, and then I whoosh, cover that up, whoosh, whoosh, but made it the same color. There you go. See, barely noticeable. Easy peasy. You'll never notice the difference. Ed space, right? Is Ed space. Yeah. Such professional work. Listen, at least you cannot disargue that I do not effectively and quickly come out with thumbnails for my stuff. Are they good thumbnails? No. But are they effective? Theoretically. Now, what's the last thing we have to do? Well, no, we not the last. Yes, the last. Damn, I'm doing this quicker than I thought. It's almost the end of the first hour. I just need to make one last thumbnail for Hunter the Parenting. Okay. Well, I'll be damned. Let's just... I think I'll keep the same font. So keep it like that. Probably switch over to this side. Oh, I kind of messed up the way this works. Let's see, if this were on here, how... Okay. Doing a little bit of the finagling. It would be like that. Right? Yes. Put it this way, tilt it that way. What's the next? Right, I need to go get the thumbnail from that episode that I have to continue from. I kind of want a grilled cheese or a quesadilla. Like a neat little quesadilla with some tomato sauce or tomato soup. Either or. Chapter 5, right? Okay, chapter 5. Yep, okay, chapter 5 is the one I have to get the thumbnail from. So let me go to a site that lets me download thumbnails. YouTube thumbnail downloader. You're eating rice? Just rice? No tuna? No spam? No egg? Like nothing? That's kind of sad. Why do you do this to yourself? You are allowed to enjoy life. Okay, I downloaded this thing twice. That's okay. Upload files. Didn't I download this thing like twice? Yes, I did. Okay, there we go. That one. Boy dinner. Unfortunate boy dinner, mind you. I'm not a smart man. I can't come up with funny things to put to put on this on the text. Boom. I guess it's not anybody Googling it. You put salt and you put butter and salt in it at least, so it's got some flavor as a treat. I did not know there were people that put butter in their rice. There we go. But that is something, that is something that will hold you off in terms of flavor. Do you at least have your seminal? No, that's not the word I'm using. Your on-brand carton of milk. There we go. Sorry about that sound. I enjoy drinking my liquids. I'm very dehydrated right now, I think. I think that's why I'm like, every time I drink something, I'm just dehydrated. You don't have milk right now? No, it is truly... This saddens me like the fall of Constantinople did. Okay. You have to get yourself milk. Are the funds not available? You can at least, I'm sure, get $10 from some menial task someone does not wish to commit. Or do. And check what? You know how many of these memes I've fucking seen, Knuckles? Too many. Too many. But they're always kind of funny. It's so true, though. It's so true. It's 100% true. Add it. Add it to what? It's Sunday, stores are closed? Oh. Stores close on Sundays where you're at? Why? I mean, I know it's like maybe your town or homeland just happens to be a bit more on the religious side culturally than most. So I guess that is a thing that kind of makes sense now that I think about it. Doesn't Spain do something like that? Where like on Sundays things close? No, I think I'm thinking about something else. There's some European country, I think it's Spain, that like around noon, it might be France as well, like around noon things kind of close down a little bit, and then that's supposed to be so that people can go home and eat like lunch with their families or whatever, and then they come back to work or something like that. I don't know. So people have free days. I mean, so what? It's like a mandatory free day. Sanctioned by who? Siesta? That's Spain. Right. See? I knew my knowledgeable ancient brain didn't forget everything. Also, I will show the meme. I will show le meme. Is this how you guys feel about apple fritters? This is how I feel about apple fritters. And apparently Knuckles too. You guys ever had apple fritters? They are ungodly. They are actually no, reverse. They are godly is what I meant to say. Just apple fritter. They tend to be a little bit on the expensive side, but they're certainly worth it. They are certainly worth their every cent. Every cent. Add it to the thumbnail. To this one? You want me to add it to to this one? Okay, sure. Why not? Maybe it'll do better. Maybe maybe it'll do well. Oh, that's not the one. Which is the I forgot the name of the file. Fuck. I keep adding the wrong one, so that. Okay, it's literally called Apple Fritter. There we go. Found it. Just put it in the corner. Stores close on Sundays due to old religious traditions, the Sabbat, and a day of rest. Secular blue laws protect workers' families and work-life balance, labor union advocacy, and to ensure fair competition among small businesses against larger chains. Though these rules vary widely by country, with many modern exceptions. Where you are, some shops close on Sundays, but a lot of shops, especially supermarkets, open anyway, just for shorter hours. Yeah, that's what I was kind of expecting. Just apple fritter in the corner. But yeah, I know there's like some places, even here in the States, that's sort of a thing, but not like nationally, I guess. It's just specific chains. Like everybody kind of knows Chick-fil-A is owned by people who are religious, or I guess, yeah, owned. Is it owned or is it the shareholders? One or the other that are like religious, so they don't open up their, chain restaurants in, or chain fast food, I guess. Chain fast food places on Sundays, that kind of thing. I don't know if there's any other recognizable places in the States that do that. Maybe specific towns. Don't know about specific cities. It's not really, like I said, it's not really a big thing over in the States. Or in the New World in general, now that I think about it. That's more of an old world thing. No, not that face. Where's my other face? Where's my angry looking face? It's somewhere around here. I kind of want to play Half-Life again. Like Half-Life 1 and Half-Life 2. I'm getting a craving for it. God, I still technically haven't ever finished That's Gambit. I remember fucking that piece of. Okay, the game is fine and fun if you're someone that likes fucking what they call it, like Metroidvania, you know, I will die a million times to this boss type of thing. But man, did I just have a rough time of it playing that game. I guess I could restart the game and actually like lock in. And it could be a bit of a preamble, I suppose, if I ever actually want to get into the proper Souls games, you know, at least the first two, because I don't think I'm gonna. Actually, I probably could play the third one as well on this PC. I think that's possible. What words should I add on the screen? I do not know. Hmm. There we go. That's gonna have to work. Make this one yellow. I will not put Among Us as the text of this fucking thing. That will not be happening. Let me name it something else. 6? There's already enough memeage as is. Maybe next time. Next time, the next one after this one will be. I'll just put Among Us on the bottom for no good reason. Who are they? Apple fritter. Exactly. Also, the backgrounds. Oh, yeah, fuck. I forgot about the background. You're right. I forgot to do the thing that I do where I. Yeah. Thank you for telling me. I would have completely forgotten. Okay, let's erase this one. Get this one to be a copy. Put it all the way up here. Push it. Well, actually, I can fade it out right now. Where's the blurry? Edit. Make it blurry. Whole image, 50%. Then push it all the way in the back. Boom. There we go. Proper thumbnail. All right. There we have it. And that basically, I'm pretty sure that's all of the thumbnails I have to do besides the Sunday one. Yep. Sunday is always the same basic thumbnail, so that's it for thumbnails. I just have to actually go and schedule the streams on Red site, which I will do right now. I kind of want to like, you guys remember? I guess some of you weren't here. I used to do a lot, like a fair amount of just, you know, those videos that is just somebody in Japan walking around or showing off like a train or showing off shops, things like that. I used to watch plenty of those whenever I just had no idea what to do. What is this? Little bird. I kind of want to watch this. Okay, I'll leave that there and then open up another YouTube thing so that I can see that video. Now I actually have to come up with names for each stream. Okay, go live. Schedule. Why did every time I forget the order of the schedules of the games I have to like schedule them in? Okay, Unreal is first because we already got Monday all sorted out. So grab this, reuse settings. There we go. Change the thumbnail. Next. Time of date. Tomorrow's the 15th. That would be Tuesday's the 16th. Standard time as always. Schedule for okay, we're gonna have to make like a new one, so we'll just reuse this. Yeah, I'll reuse that. Change the thumbnail. Random games 2. I need the little brackets thing that I always use when I put the game title in there. Copy. Paste. Okay. When or where? Where? Where the day springs red. Okay, the day springs red. Oh, me when I click buttons and weird commands come onto my screen. Okay, gaming. Take that out. A virus? Is that what you've contracted, fellow? Okay, this game is not on YouTube, so I'll just leave it without it. And I'll make sure there's no... I guess I could technically make a playlist for this one, because there is... This is technically the first half. Your PC has virus. This is Microsoft support. Oh man, it may as well have some viruses, for all I know. Oldest, create. I love hearing just the random noises of people outside, like scraping snow off their things, or or scraping things off their car, or it's so pleasant, guys. It's so pleasant. Yuki, hail to thee. How do you do? Hopefully swell. You have some guy, you had some guy growl outside your window at like 4 a.m. That is, why? Why is there somebody at your window growling at 4 a.m. of all of all times? And I just feel bad for you that you live somewhere where you are on the ground like level. Playing Peak? Oh, okay. You have fun, Yuki. You have fun. What was I doing again? Oh, yeah. Wednesday. Thursday is Daggerfall. Okay, what shall I name this one? Okay, when is Thursday? Thursday is the 18th. Put that there. Go back. Every time I press the to make sure the thing is scheduled, it just brings me to my streams dashboard, and it's like, I don't need you to do that. Thank you very much. You used to live next to a support home for old and handicapped people. You heard a lot of weird noises living there, so this didn't phase you at all. Yeah, I mean, oh man, those places, I don't know how I feel about them. It's strange. It's strange. I've visited, family in places like little homes for old people, right? And it always has a strange, it's mostly okay, but because you're, dealing with who you're dealing with, sometimes the vibe is, for lack of a better word, uncomfortable. So I have rather mixed feelings about those kinds of facilities. And you always, every now and again, hear some pretty bad news about how people treat those individuals, and it doesn't make you feel any better about those places. Yeah, there's also that. Did I download the Dead Space? Yes, I did. Okay, I'm almost done scheduling this stuff for the week over on the Red site. Just gotta do one more. One more. Just for Saturday, and then I'm gonna skedaddle to the restroom after that. Then we can just, I don't know, chill out, watch a thing or two. I don't know if I want to play anything. I don't think I even have anything I can really play. Just off the, just randomly. I haven't played, that one little game I used to play quite a bit. Play? Yes, play. Okay, I know how to spell the word serious. That is good. That is good. I know how to spell things sometimes. There we go. Alrighty. I will be right back. Alrighty, I've returned. Sorry for a bit of time that it took to get me back here. Ay, 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 ay. Alright, let me put my things away, because I got like a million tabs open, and that's a little distracting. Get that out of there. Get this out of there. I don't even know what games I have. Put this away. I don't feel like I don't feel like playing Omega Strikers. It's been too long. It's been too long since I've played that. And the last time I did, pretty sure it went probably okay. It probably went fine. Is there anything else to sort of babble about? I guess I could doom scroll a little bit and be like, oh, look at here, look at what's being talked about. Me brain. You know, I have heard that, what's that game? Helldivers 2 is making their game small. Yeah, they're making it smaller somehow. And I'm still waiting for that. I want to know how true that is. I wish to know when they're gonna officially have that be as small as they say they're gonna make it. Because I do wanna, if they do in fact make it like 20 something gigabytes, then hey, I might play it. Finally, you know? The one reason I could not play it is because I do not have the space on my device to actually play the damn game. No, not Omega Strikers, no. Mom and Dad are gonna fight again, except it's just Dad. It's just Dad fighting with Dad. I'm not that bad, come on now. Am I that different from any other time I play a competitive game? Let's be honest. Hogwarts Legacy is free on Epic Games. I don't have Epic Games. I probably should for the free games. That probably would be smart. I'll think about that. I will think on it. It would be a valuable resource, because I do know that they do tend to have a lot of like stuff for free, because they're always trying to, I suppose, give a little something so that people are interested in getting an Epic Games profile, I suppose. That's literally all people use Epic Games for. Ain't that the truth? Oh, those poor suckers trying to compete with it. You just can't compete with Steam. You simply cannot. It's impossible. Steam is too good. And glory be to Gaben. Man, when that wonderful bastard dies, things are gonna go so downhill. I'm calling it now. Like, Steam, the moment Gabe Newell dies, it's over. It's literally gonna be over. I don't see how the company continues being as good as it is without the guy, you know? I mean, I guess there's also a couple of other old heads around still in the company that theoretically could get the company passed down to them, but it's sorta, it's what's the word I want to use? Debatable on whether that's actually gonna be the way things turn out. Especially since you ideally want one person that has similar values to continue on for as long as they live, essentially, or just a long time. But you know, people get old, so it's kind of difficult to really tell, I suppose. Look at Discord. What are you buffoons doing there? Random ass meme. Yeah, that explains it perfectly. Honestly, Steam will do nothing, and all the other companies will fumble the bag in mysteriously convenient ways, mind you. They all just are not good at being companies. Have you ever noticed that? Like, a lot of companies are not good at being companies, and they do the same thing. They just do the same damn thing that causes them issues in the first place. Things that are so mind-numbingly dumb, and yet they go, you know what? This is what's right. This is the right move. This is what the shareholders want, and then they just end up bankrupt. And it's like, guys, it is not that hard to appease your customer base. It literally isn't that hard. But they do their stupid things anyways. Honestly, there's very few companies I can think about that just don't do stupid things on the regular. Why is my shoulder kind of hurting? Yeah, they think look at Discord, they think they can brute force shit with money when consumers will always choose the better option for themselves, which is 10 out of 9 out of 10 times Steam. Yeah. I think honestly Steam is going to have like a good couple of years with and I know their like new stuff that they've come out with is a little bit on the expensive side, but I do think in the long term, like with the Steam OS and all that stuff that they've got going on, you know, they're gonna do well for themselves. They're gonna do well for themselves. Every other company related to games, I'm not too sure. I mean, didn't Ubisoft get bought by, like, I know they got bought by somebody recently? I forgot who though. But that happened. There's also I'm kind of forgetting things. I don't remember if it was some Eastern company that bought Ubisoft or just some random person. I don't remember. Actually, can I go like on a browser and just see what Epic Game Store has to offer? The Saudis, you think? Yeah, I think that's what I heard too. I do wonder how they're gonna run that casino. You know, them folks do things for that moolah. They know how to run a company. Okay, I can go on the browser and just scroll around. Reminds me, I've never heard of that game. Obviously, they're showing off Fortnite. Lego Fortnite. They got Ninjago. Why are the photos that they use for like the images on the games, like on Epic Games, on the browser version of it at least, so grainy? It's so grainy. There's so many games I've like not heard about. Okay, I think I've heard about Lords of the Fallen, like the first one. Second one's coming out. I think they announced that in the Game Awards, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, I forgot about a game about digging a hole. I remember being tempted to purchase that when it first, I suppose, was popping up. It was one of those like games of the week type things, but for a whole month. I feel like I've seen Arcseed before. It's like a mecha strategy game. Yeah, turn-based tactical game. I do wonder if this is on, I mean, if it's on Epic Games, I'm not sure. It's on Steam. The masculine urge to dig holes. Man, everybody was digging a hole for like a good 2-3 weeks. It was the only thing you'd see on on Twitch for a good while. Let me. Dude, I'm still waiting for that other mech game that I've been having on my wish list to come out since forever. I just want to play a mech game that I can actually play. Why is this? Okay, Steam, I see what you're trying to recommend to me. Okay. Okay, Arcseed is something I can purchase on Steam. Cool. I like that. I like how this thing looks. I will wishlist this game and wait around until it's on sale, like with every other game I ever purchase. That is the true and honest Steam way. Morrowind? What about it, Knuckles? What about it? What is on your mind, young Padawan? You know what game I wanted to buy, but is like always expensive for some reason? Freaking, what's it called? Like, it's a strategy game as well, but it's one where you run like a mercenary band. Oh man, what's it called? Brother, let me see if it's Brother at Arms. Battle Brothers, that's the one. Battle Brothers seems like a fun one, but it's like a solid $30, and then plus the DLC, which makes it a lot more. So like, I think with the DLC, it's $50 basically. And it seems like a genuinely fun game. I saw it like a long while ago, but like, damn it, it's $50 for like everything. $30 for the base game. I guess like the DLC technically in and of itself is not necessarily expensive, right? Because that's just an additional. No, wait, that's with a 25% discount that it ends up being $50. But yeah, it's an interesting one. I like it. I think they also, the company or developers of Battle Brothers made another one that's more space-based. I think, if I remember correctly, they made another one. Or am I crazy? Okay, no, they didn't do that. Maybe it's under the. I swear there was like something similar to this, but it was like a sci-fi one. Is it like Hooded Horse? Maybe that came out with that. I swear. I can't be going crazy. I can't be going crazy. Norland? What the hell is Norland? Seems like a city builder type. Might be cool. Let's see. I lead your noble family in this medieval colony sim, facing off against class conflict, religious struggle, and political treachery. Tend to your people's need, uncover the lost knowledge of a fallen empire, and engage in nefarious plots against your enemies. And then there's obviously Manor Lord. Let me look at Norland. Seems kind of neat. I like the idea of building my own little empire and killing people. It is very much something that tickles my mind in a very specific manner that I cannot easily explain. And I can run it, and that certainly is the case. This is 2 have like a million DLCs. No, it does not have a million DLCs. Technically, okay, it's in early access though. It was released in 2024, so I suppose it's not too bad that it's in early access, technically. I'm still gonna look for that one other game. I swear you could. No, I think. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, I remember now. I remember what game I was thinking about. Well, sort of, kind of. It was another developer that made another game that then made the one about being like on a spaceship or something, where you were some sci-fi mercenary group that was turn-based, but I think Starfield. It would never be such a, I don't even know what to describe Starfield as. Something as treacherous as Starfield. Starfield feels like a disrespect to all whom simply wished for a good game. Am I thinking about XCOM? No, 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 no. I mean, that's also a cool one, but no, it's more of like a, like, oh man, how do I describe it? Yeah, you heard turn-based. It's like a overhead type of turn-based, if that makes sense. Like you're looking at it almost from top to, down. And then you're looking at, like, I think technically you're a single character, and then you have to build up like a party, and then you take on missions and whatnot. But I genuinely cannot remember it for the life of me. It was kind of cool though, but it was also one of those where it's like, I think it's one of those very difficult ones, because if you die type of things, or you just lose those people. So I guess in that sense it's similar to XCOM. But I think technically the stakes are higher because you're always, I think it's one of those where you're always outnumbered. from start to end, and therefore you just struggle. Yeah, do I have this on my wish list? I guess I'll put it on my wish list. Maybe I will bite the bullet that is Battle Brothers and just, you know, buy the game. Friggin', it'll be cool, you know, it'll be cool if we do end up playing it. My hands are very cold. I'm not enjoying this weather so far. The weather outside is frightful. Doo 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 doo. You know, that reminds me. I did say that I wanted to do a. I have hands of Knuckles. Of course I have hands. How do you think I play games? I mean, I know there are ways to play games without your hands. I saw someone attack in a Souls-like game by squatting and by doing other things as well. I can't remember necessarily, but like, I know it's possible to play games in various forms. Feet? No, I don't think I even could if I wanted to. The like coordination capabilities of that is not something I necessarily have. Wasn't there someone that beat, I don't know if it was Dark Souls or Elden Ring? I was gonna say Elder Ring by Blink. No, they were blindfolded, I think. You have hands but not feet. You guys will just, you guys hear one thing and then think up a completely separate thing. How do you guys do this? How do you live like this? You actual goofballs. But yeah, I suppose random reminder for you guys is that, hey, I do have that recommendations, you know, game suggestion thing. So if you guys ever want to like suggest games to me, it is there on the Discord. I'm pretty sure you guys can access it. Yeah. So if there's something you guys think that I would find cool, you know, then there you go, Black Magic. We hear what we want. You do, don't ya? It is truly a selective hearing that most of you have. Quite so, just like Knuckles, every time he hears me say anything that remotely sounds like the word come, he will just be like, you said come? Every time, without fail. Lords and ladies, I am apologizing for my lack of ability to speak. Where? In the Discord. It's in game suggestion. It's literally called game suggestions. I already have Morrowind. You foolish man. Ay, Knuckles, you are a silly goofball. Knuckles like really wants me to get on Morrowind. Get to playing then? I need to finish the second Elder Scrolls before I get to Morrowind. You know this. Yeah, I get on the best game ever. Mist, you see what I gotta deal with, Mist? This chicanery, this tomfoolery, this ne'er-dwelling. I didn't even play the first game. I am not playing the first. I don't even know if the first game exists on Steam. Have you played any of the Subnauticas? I have not played Subnautica. Subnautica. I don't think that would be a game I'd actually like, though. Just because, like, I've seen enough of it that it's like, I don't really care for it. If that makes sense. It's not my type of game. I mean, maybe if we're talking about, like, survival games in general, I might be interested in The Long Dark. Maybe. It does, and it's free. Oh. It's more story than survival, but you understand. Yeah. It is just more story than survival. Like, I kind of am interested in survival games, sort of. But like I said, if there's any that I would try, it would probably be The Long Dark. And that one's already... I know that one's known for being a difficult one, depending on which, I guess, difficulty option you play. And it might be, you know, considered seasonal, considering, you know, it's winter. And I hate the cold. It would just be fitting to play the Long Dark. You expect me to try the first game, struggle with the controls, die in 5 minutes, and say fuck it. Well, if that's your expectation, then it's probably a good idea for me to not play the first one. We'll just pretend the first one doesn't exist. No, the Long Dark has like a 50% discount right now. Can I even play the Long Dark in terms of graphical stuff? I think so. Probably is the answer. Most likely. No mouse look? What do you mean no mouse look? You mean you can't look around with your mouse? Is it like one of those games where that you have to press the arrow keys? Ah, I see, I see, I see. Truly an old man's game. Sorry. I had to stretch and I started trembling. I'm gonna eat some taters. Some mashed taters later after stream, along with some nuggets. Not normal nuggets though. It's some like impossible meat type of chicanery. Fake meat, I guess. That was a noise? It was. At least I didn't make a moan this time around. That sometimes also happens. So, there is that. I need to laugh a little bit more normally. I am still... It was damn close to a moan. Listen. Is a man not allowed to make noises in this house? I say yes. I think we need to get rid of these streamer stereotypes that only women that stream and stretch can moan. I should be able to stretch and moan as well. I mean, it's your house. I don't like hearing myself. Ever since a couple of months ago, ever since Shoko and Yuki pointed out the way I laugh or shuckle, I've been very self-conscious about that. I don't like that, the way I like do it. It's weird to me. Now the hard boy tag makes sense. I don't even remember why I put the hard... No, I remember why now. It's because every now and again, when I saw a male, like a VTuber guy, one of the tags would be soft boy, and I would be like, wouldn't it be funny if I did hard boy? Because everybody else is soft boy, and I'm always hard, like metaphorically, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know what I meant by that. I was just like, hey, what if instead of soft boy, I just put hard boy? Because there's nothing soft about me. I'm just harsh edges everywhere. I am a prickly thing, like a cactus. I am also very cringe. So that adds to that metaphorical hardness. It is hard to watch me. That's why I'm hard boy. Because it's hard to watch me. Mad cow disease. What if I injected one of you guys with mad cow disease? What do you guys think would happen? Oh my god, do you all remember Amino? The Amino app that was getting pushed way back when on YouTube all over the place? It was like a sort of Tumblr type thing from what I remember, where it was advertised as a place for like, basically another Tumblr, for a lack of a better description. Not in format or how it works, but in the sense that it provided the same, what's the word? The same types of crowds, a space to do their thing. It's apparently shut down finally after so many years. Which is good, I think. Better for us all that it is dead. You shall lurk while you go get Kitty food? You do that, Mist, and give Kitty a little head pat on my behalf if you would. I would appreciate it. Little Kitty. I almost forgot you have you do have kittens. Can't wait for Tumblr to kick the bucket. It's listen, Tumblr, the thing about Tumblr kicking the bucket by now is that it's already too late. You will give them both head pats, thank you very much. Tumblr has already done the damage to society that it has. I mean, look at the world we live in. Look at the world we live in. It's basically because of Tumblr that things are the way they are nowadays. So either way, it's already done all the damage needed. It would be a waste of time for something that's already dying to die now. Don't let Tumblr die. If it fully dies, then all the awful people in that site will move over to other sites. I mean, they already did that with the when they removed porn from Tumblr. A bunch of them already did that. And I'm sure there's still some stragglers holding on, but like I said, the damage is already done. Unless you are suggesting that the same thing will happen again, but worse. I don't know. I feel like at this point, I'm not gonna jinx it by saying it can't get worse, but I cannot imagine in what other ways it would get bad again. It is just hard to imagine already because of what has already happened, if that makes any sense. Oh man, what a hell site. On one hand, as somebody that enjoys the creativity and the communities of people enjoying things, I've always been one to like that, right? I like people making things and being part of communities that also like the same thing, because I get to see creative bullshit. But on the other hand, so many of these people are unironically a little not well, and in a concerning manner. And I don't mean this as a disrespectful thing, but a lot of people in these communities are not chill, for lack of a better word. They are not chill when it comes to something as simple as a disagreement about some topic within the thing you enjoy. You can both enjoy the same thing, and the moment you have a difference of opinion on that same damn thing, oh boy. And then, then there comes the whole thing about, how they can't, the whole thing about how some people genuinely can't separate fiction from reality, and it just devolves into a whole thing that is very, very, not even difficult to talk about, but so plain and simple, and then they make it not plain and simple. And it's just a problem. So maybe it would be good for Tumblr to stick around for at least until Tumblr is no longer naturally relevant and the youngsters of the next generation pick some other site to become their little hellhole. Because I feel like every generation is gonna have that now. They're gonna have their specific website where they just do what they do and have it be hell every other day. Check memes, it's important. You two have just, you and Wiki have been sending me memes. Oh, you put a meme in the actual memes things this time around. Interesting. I am... okay. 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 It gave me a chuckle. I'll give you that. It gave me a chuckle. You gave me a chuckle. That is an alright meme. That is an alright meme. That reminds me that I have to start, like, listening to Christmas songs if I'm actually gonna stick to what I said about doing a karaoke thing again. But this time Christmas themed. Now you will need to give yourself a low taper fade. I will not give myself a low taper fade. No, raw dog it. You guys want me to go bald? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Low taper fade, but the entire head is a fade. Which is just a buzz cut, really, when you think about it. Oh yeah, did you guys hear about that, like, new VTuber person that's probably Jaden Animations? At least people speculate it is. A freaking Kyryu Crocodile. That's the one. I like the model. I like how it looks. It's a neat model. But people are like, hey, is this Jaden? People have been speculating it ever since, I guess the first profile picture was like this silly little crocodile with like hair. And people were like, hey, this looks familiar to a certain someone's art style. And I guess the voice also is something people are, you know, like, it's... If you are someone that's already big, it's kind of hard to hide behind a character. Because, like, you know, people will recognize you immediately. I've been like, dude, that song has been stuck in my head for like a long time now. I need to get it out, but it won't. Oh yeah, and Tectone's catching some flack also, a little bit. Because of the whole, well, for many reasons now that I think about it. Man's always like on a 50-50 roll when it comes to that. Just catching flack on Twitter. There was something I wanted to check, but I had forgotten. Just like I forget many other things. There we go. There we go. I have found it. God God damn it, I'm cold as hell. I wish I was not cold. I just need to get myself some more warm liquid into my body. I'm still a weirdo for being the type of person to enjoy hot water. I recognize that, but I will continue doing so for as long as it keeps me warm in these winter months. Put some clothes on? I do have clothes on. What do you think? You think I like sit here naked or something? I don't. I wear clothes. It is not enough. It is cold. I am not built for this. Yolotl is not built for the cold. Okay? Yolotl is built for warm weather. I am a warm weather little godling. This is not the conditions I prefer. I kind of want to like... No, that's a bad thought. The impulse to... You guys ever see like a glass table and you immediately want to break it? But like, I kind of want to like headbang a glass table because I feel like it would be cool. My headbutting tendencies are kicking in again. I see. You love winter? Well, marry it if you love it so much. The only good thing about winter is the treats that arise that people only make seasonally or companies come out with seasonally. That's literally the only good thing about winter. The weather. You hate winter? You want to kill winter. Exactly. That's my boy. That's my boy right there. I need to convert numbers. Let me see. How many of that is that? How much is this much? Okay, that's not as much as I thought it would have been. Convert heretic. It's hard to convince people not to enjoy winter. They associate too many good things with winter is the issue here. You love winter because you're white as hell. It's your home field advantage. Camouflage even. You know what, that makes sense. That makes sense. You do, in fact, have that vibe. Plus, you probably like to have a reason to stay inside all day, just like me. The difference between you and I is just that I stay inside no matter what. How much is this much of this? Alright, not a lot. Not a lot. Because you hate heat. Come on now. Come on now. It's not even that difficult to deal with the sun. The sun is a very basic element to deal with. Have water. Have umbrella or sunscreen or hat. Play Morrowind. Never play Morrowind then. Yeah, isn't Morrowind you're just like on a tropical island or something like that? You're just on an island that's just this big marshland, really. Or at least it kind of looks like a marshland. Volcanic. Right, volcanic. Why did I think tropical? The sun can kiss your ass. You're in an oven already. Ay, 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 ay. I'm gonna go piss, and then we're gonna watch a thing. We're gonna watch like a cute little video. Alrighty, here we go. I just wanted to watch this little video about a bird. Just because I don't know how else to spend this time other than doing this. I do have to click off of this stream that I was playing in the background so that I can actually, not have that be heard. Boop. It's about a little bird, a little white throat bird. And I think that's cute. Just give it a like. Full screen. Little thing, little creature. We might watch another video. Oh, look at that little thing. Small bird. This is how you can hold me in your hands, guys. Exactly like this. Only sometimes, though. And if you ask very nicely, it has to be extra nicely. Otherwise, I feel like I will be in danger. Creature. I don't know how animals can be so small sometimes. It doesn't make sense to me. Burb. Sounds like I was just a little ball. It's just a little ball. It's covering its face. If it's you doing it, I'm already in danger. Well then, now I know never to let you hold me in the palm of your hand. You are not trustworthy. I like when I like when it has its eyes closed. It's just sleeping. Downside of birds, they always poop. You cannot poop train your bird. I suppose toilet train is the appropriate phrase. They just poop wherever they please. I feel like if you could train them though, that would be the perfect little animal to have. As a little pet. Little friend, little pal. They are quite noisy though, which is fine because that is their nature. It is the way they try to communicate. Yeah, I do hate the fact that some people will get a bird and then get mad that it makes noises. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You got a bird. That's like the whole point of a bird. You don't like picking up animals because you're afraid you'll do it wrong and hurt them? You prefer getting them, getting down to their level. I understand that. I too would be cautious. Even with bigger animals, I tend to be like rather anxious about picking them up. It could be like a dog, right? Like a puppy or something. Or even like older than a puppy. Let's say like the dog is a year old. I would still be nervous about picking it up. You'd squat down to talk to me. Oh, he's pooping. Why is this being shown? I don't know. Bird. Ooh, little mealworms. Where do you even get mealworms from? Like, I know pet stores will have them, but I'm just wondering, like, where do the pet store people get them from? Like, is there just a farm of mealworms and whatnot? Is there a specific company? I imagine there has to be a specific company, right? A specific company that sells mealworms, and that's all they... It's either all they do, or maybe, you know, it could be the other companies that make pet foods that would do that then. Because I think it feels like a natural, like, step, right? If you're a company, you already make pet food for, like, other animals. You may as well invest in mealworms. It seems rather easy. It's fucking... It's attacking the mouse cursor. I'd also be kind of scared of losing the little thing if I were to have one. Like, how do you make sure you don't lose it? Just close every window and hope for the best? Don't open your door with it nearby. It'll just fly out. Although they do say that these birds will tend to like come back if they do go out because, you know, your home is home. Sometimes I ask a 5-year-old. Sometimes you ask the questions a 5-year-old asks about everything and you find it really funny. Well, listen, I have questions. They must be answered eventually. I'm a curious little guy. I will not refer to myself like that. That was inappropriate. I'm just joking. Am I? Listen, the only reason I ask these questions is because I just have the questions. Why does it kind of look like an old man when hold on. Hold on. If I get it at the right angle. Okay, it kind of it kind of looks like an old person hunched over like this, and I don't know why. That's funny to me. It's like the little lump. Bro is shrimping and he doesn't know it. It's a fine question to have. I just sound like a little cousin doing it. My bad, G. My bad for being curious. Dude, is that like 10 grams? Watermelon. You just said it's fine, it's funny. I know, I'm just pulling your leg. I'm pulling your leg. This little guy also reminds me of one of those lint rolls. Not a lint roll, what am I thinking about? A ball of lint. There we go, a ball of lint. A lint roll is the thing you use to get it off your clothes. I think that was enough. 6 minutes of that little guy. Almost 7. That is enough. You guys want to watch this one? Little rabbit cafe tour. There's also this one with the capybaras. Let's see, what else is there? Ooh, that one's looking kind of fancy. Little Halloween episode, I guess. You don't want me to get self-conscious about it like my fucked up shuckle. It's fine. You don't know what they mean. We'll see. We'll see if I get self-conscious about it. We'll see if it costs me detrimental mental damages. Capybara. But bunny. But capybara. But bunny. Guys, I don't know what to pick. I need your input. It is essential. I'm leaning towards bunny because I like bunnies. So either bunny... Oh, capybara video is right there. Never mind. We can watch both of them, perhaps. This was filmed 3 months ago in Osaka, Japan. Of course it's Japan. If I say they look angry. Ooh, look at that. Cake. Okay, I wanted to pause on the cake, but I guess not. Capybaras and bunnies are very similar in that they don't do shit except shit. Ain't that the truth? Tell me if you need me to lower the volume on this. I know the noises of the video sometimes are pretty loud. So I can lower it if you guys want. Kyobashi. Look how pleasant and not violent it is, unlike New York. Seems fine for now. I like how they just have a big banner. Big old banner. Look at that picture. Ooh, fancy. Fancy little seats. Oh, it's got a little baby. Little baby bunny. They look identical. wanna hold a baby bunny. I sometimes see some little rabbits whenever it's about to be. Actually, they're like spring and fall tends to be the times I see little rabbits running around, little wild ones, and I always wanna like take a picture of them, but they skedaddle so quickly. They're very skittish. If I ever do manage to take a picture of one, I'll definitely post it on the Discord though. I don't know where they actually like I don't know if rabbits even hibernate, but like I don't know where they hang out whenever it's winter, because I never see them in the winter time. Summer you can kind of see them, but they, like I said, it's more of like a spring fall thing. I fucking better, I will. It's just very hard to get a picture of them because it's usually also like very early in the morning, and you don't really see them during the daytime. In like the afternoon, it's usually like morning, early morning, like when the sun's still coming up, type of thing. I like how this is flat. Pancakes. I've thought about having like a bun as like a first pet. I'm still probably gonna stick to like rats if I ever like have the ability to have a first pet of my own. Just have two rats. But bunnies were also one of those animals I considered. It's because they're big, fluffy cuties. I think you also need to get two of them, ideally, because they tend to get sad if you're. I mean, it's not like I'm really anywhere, so theoretically I can just hang out with a rabbit all day, but if you want to ensure that you have some time to yourself and they don't get all sad and depressed, you need to get two of them, just like with rats. I don't know why this angle makes the rabbit look kind of mad. Have you guys ever seen like hares? Hares are kind of like frightening looking, only a little. They look like they've seen things, which they likely have, all things considered. Although I don't think it's all hares that look particularly gaunt and scary. I think it's specific kinds of hares that look like that. I don't know the name of this species though. But yeah, they often look like they've seen some things. Annoy. Not the tail. Oh no, are they gonna poop right there? I guess, I mean, there is poop already on the little bench. I suppose it is manageable. From what I understand it, little rabbits like these are supposed to have a very varied diet. You gotta feed them all kinds of vegetables and stuff. Just a mixture, ideally. A mixture of vegetables. Things like carrots are supposed to be a treat, from what I understand. More so than like a main meal. So what is bro trying to do? Bunnies is one of those pets I never really got the appeal of too much. Like, yeah, they're cute, but that's about it. Yeah, I suppose so. It depends on what you're looking for in a pet. I just like all types of things. I just like a little companion in general. I like the idea of having a companion. Anything from a snake to a dog, I'm cool with. Right now, though, there's no way I'm gonna be able to get a dog. I wouldn't personally get a dog unless I owned a home. So that I can, have a dog that can go out and just do their thing. Because I really despise the idea of, like having a dog in an apartment. That does not seem like a pleasant thing for just a dog in general. Even though I know there are dogs that technically could fulfill that role, it bothers me, the idea of keeping a dog inside most of the time. So until I own a little human home, I would never really get a dog. You love animals in general, some more than others. Not horses. Fuck horses. Oh, come on. They're not that bad. I do want to go to one of those places where you can just hang around with the horses and take care of them and whatnot, just to see what it's like. I've not done such a thing in a generation. Pepsi! I got peepus. I do wonder what else they got in these cafe type things. I wanna look at the menus of these little cafes. Oh, look at the baby! It's a baby. Look at him. I like this one. It is cute. It's like a little caramel colored. I do wonder how much money these places make, because apparently it's not a lot to hang out there. I think the conversion that the guy posted said for an hour it's basically $11. I think. I may be wrong about that. $11 an hour to hang out with the things. Which isn't a lot. I guess their main money income is probably not even from the visits to the rabbits themselves, but the food, I assume. I mean, obviously there's the whole gimmick, so you have a constant, I suppose, allure for people to go into the cafe. Which ideally would serve them well. No thoughts in that little creature's head. Zero idea. Zero thought process. Just move nose and lay still. I like how floofy they look. They look so soft. They're very clean as well. They might be one of those animals that are very, very good at cleaning themselves or one another. At least that's what I've heard. God damn, I ripped that thing out of that man's hand. Four years, huh? My ear is just... Hey. How many more are we gonna see? I'm curious. We still got a long while of watching different rabbits from the cafe. I may skip a bit so that we can get to the... Oh, okay, the actual cafe one. Okay, so this one is... I mean, they say it's a cafe, but... It seems like the other parts of the video are gonna show an actual cafe part of the cafe, if that makes sense. This motherfucker would not make it a day out in the streets, the wilderness. No, they would not. I think that's the whole point. It's so cute, just huddled up in there. I'm gonna skip around a bit. I hope you guys don't mind too much, because I want to make sure. Look at this! This is a baby. This is like actually very mini, very baby. Oh my goodness. So it's breaking ankles out here. You saw that? Hold up. It was like, it did like a little dodge. It is kind of frizzy though. Tiny little bunny feet. I like that. Okay, where is it? Where's the scene? I want to see it try to dodge. Look at that. Ooh, you saw that? That was cute. Get that guy into the NBA. Get this motherfucker signed up now. He would do great, I bet. He would do great. That's a Netherland dwarf, okay. Netherland dwarves. That's why it looks so like baby. Airbun, but bunny. Airbud. Sorry, I read that as air bun. Oh god, I'm brain rotted with just rabbit. It's just rabbit bunny related things now. He's trying to steal the food. What a rascal. I mean, it would be called air bun. Probably. Honestly, the fact that they haven't done that is surprising. Man, it's been a while since I've watched Air Bud. How long? You guys didn't see that happen. Whatever you think you saw, you didn't. That is some big pair of eyes. Bro's eyes are... Bro is looking, like, very intently. It's kind of creepy to see its eyes almost popping out like that, though. Big ol' eyes. Mini bunny. I would definitely nibble on this fellow. Very softly. Very soft nibble. We'll skip a bit again. Coco. Oh yeah, I forgot these places also sell stuff on the side. That's cute. Oh, what a fluffy fellow. Bro's the actual piece of lint of the rabbit kingdom. Lionhead rabbit. Oh. Lionhead. I guess that makes sense, considering how much fluff it has. Feels like this one would need a manual brush. Like someone would need to come in every day just to make sure he's all brushed out. I also feel like if you had two of these lying next to each other on the ground, you might confuse them for a pair of slippers. Not the ears. I don't think you're supposed to play it. Well, he is being gentle, but I don't think you're necessarily supposed to mess around with the ears too much. But I suppose as long as it's not obviously discomforted, it's all good. Bro does not care. He's kind of giving old man energy, you know? Without moving a single step. Bro did nothing for the entirety of that. 2.5 hours. 25.50 for 2.5 hours. Oh, I like the color of that one. Little spotted one. It's just a baby in the back. He's eating. Oh, okay. Some of them are for sale too. I guess that's how they make some extra cash, huh? Those are cute. I like these ones. They're very adorable. Little bebés. Okay, skip to the next place. This is a different shop. Usagi Cafe. While the last one was the Mimi Lapin Rabbit Cafe. This one's got a more homey feel. Definitely. What a wonderful picture. Party hat. See, the wild rabbits in my area kind of look like that, actually. They have the same kind of look as that one. Coaster. I still have not gotten myself a coaster for my mug. You know, I just can't find one. Like, whenever I go to a store and I look for one, I can't find one. My best next thing I can do is just fold a piece of, like, paper towel. And that's it. Like 2 drinks and a little cake. And I don't know what the thing on top is supposed to be. Like, maybe it's like a mochi type of thing. Kind of looks like that. I wonder how much this cost. Oh, it's like an ice cream. Never mind. It's ice cream. Oh, it's a mock. Okay, it's like a maca brownie. Ash, hail to thee. How are you doing, Ash? How do you do? What are you doing? How is everything? I hope you don't have too many customers. Are you just watching bunnies? Or bunny cafes, I should say. More accurately. Good to me. I'm doing alright. I got my weeks scheduled out for the stream, so all is good on that front. I'm gonna eat after stream. Probably get back on Minecraft for a while after I eat. And then probably I do have to get my exercise in today, so I'll get that going similar to how I did yesterday, where I just and randomly vanished for like an hour. But yeah, after this video I'm gonna look at one involving some capybaras. This is making me kind of hungry, though. I left for an hour? Yeah, I did. You were sad? I'm sorry. It's like a melon soda, I think is what that is. Melon flavored. You ever have those situations where a thing that's flavored a certain way tastes better than the actual thing itself? Oh, sorry about that. That's me with like strawberries and honestly watermelon. Like watermelon flavored things taste better than watermelon. Strawberry flavored things taste better than strawberries. Melon flavored things also taste better than the actual melons. Oh, that's cute. Just like bowed its head. Little fella. Blueberry? That too. Blueberry flavored things are also better than the actual blueberries themselves. The only things that are on equal ground with their flavor counterpart is like grape flavored things, and even then, grape flavored things tend to be slightly better than actual grapes, but even then, like grapes are they're pretty equal in my personal opinion on such a thing. You often hear about Americans having blue raspberry flavored things. What does that mean? That's not a thing. Yeah, it's basically, imagine a raspberry flavored thing mixed with like a blueberry flavor. That's basically what blue raspberry is. Actually, I think there's an actual reason as to why blue raspberry is a thing. I don't remember what it is though. There's a video on it. I don't know by who, but I remember seeing a thumbnail for a video on that subject. But it might be one of those things where it's like, hey, we have extra of this, or, you know, like a residue of that, and so they just make it into its own separate thing. Maybe the word residue was the wrong word to use, but, you know, like they have extra of a certain ingredient and they just decide to make it its own bloody thing. Oh. Tasty, tasty. This is, I like how it says random restaurant. Does it have anything to do with rabbits? I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think it's just like a random restaurant that might be nearby. We'll go watch the capybara one. The baby capybara. That just rolls over so easily. Bros have zero self-preservation instincts, I swear. They put Eye of Newt and Gorgon Tail in the cauldron and make blue raspberry. You get what I mean? Likely. It is likely the case, for sure, that they just make a concoction, and that's what you turn out with. Nice little ocean scene. I haven't ridden in a train in a very long time. I do kind of want to. I suppose the only real comfortable ones in the States that are... Well, no. There might be specific train stations that have specific trains. There are a couple of luxury trains in the States, but not a lot. Some of them are, I think, are owned by Amtrak, which is like the closest thing to a national railway, I think, in the country. Because I can't think of another company that has like trains all over the place like that. And even then, it's to specific like cities, usually the bigger ones, and not all of them are connected. But yeah, the Amtraks, they got some cool trains, and it's relatively cheap too to travel on them. Bro's got a whole house. You get a whole house as part of the motel experience. Is it motel? I don't even know what to phrase it at. Like a little, I guess, agency that lets you stay at a place. It's not motel. I guess it's just like a rental. A rental would be the word. Look at them scampering about. Precious, precious little creatures. That's the baby. It's so lumpy looking. And I kind of forget that capybaras are just big rats. At the end of the day, they are just big rats. Bro's thirsty. They got funny feet. I forgot their feet are like webbed, right? Yeah, they're webbed feet. So they can swim around. Coconut doggy. Yes, precious, precious coconut doggy. Glorious little creature. I guess it makes sense that they're very chill. If they're all used to people coming around and just being able to pet them like that. Yuki, who are you trying to mog with that? Who are you trying to mog with that, that emote? Wish somebody rubbed me that way. just goes on its side. Just plop. Adorable. Bro says she kind of looks like a frog. I don't think so, but to each their own. You are not. Your advertisement and propaganda will not work, Yuki. You are not, in fact, evil. You are not scary. You are Yuki. A very confused moth is what you are. Oh my god, they got a bunch of babies. Look at them. They're so cute, all cuddled up like that. My goodness. Not using an armrest. Or I should say using one of them as an armrest is vile behavior. They're so cute. So tiny. Four to 8 times a day. I gotta eat. I feel like every baby in the animal kingdom is always just hungry. That's all they ever are. They're hungry. They use each other as an arm. No, they meant they use each other as an armrest for... Okay. For what? Yuki, you mind explaining yourself? You mind explaining yourself? That doesn't even make sense. For their heads. I see. Well, it's not my fault, alright? You did a bit of an oopsie in the spelling department. That one looks tired. I want to carry one around. You did not. I'm just a pervert. Listen, two things can be true at once, okay? Let's see, I do kind of want to see what the inside of this place looks like and some of the restaurant stuff. So we'll skip a bit. There's a lot more capybara. Do not worry, we will see more of them. There's the capybara only room, which is just just a way for you to look into their lives as you're inside the freaking house. Let's see. What's the place even look like? They got a stairway that goes up. Yeah, the little window right there. You can wake up and walk right over just to look at capybaras. Amazing. 10 out of 10 hotel rental experience. More beds. Okay. 4 people max. Oh, there's more. 6 people max. Okay. They don't really got a lot going on in the kitchen, but, you know, I suppose there is a food establishment nearby. You want a place where you lay down and capybaras lay down on your chest? I guess you could go to this place and I guess, you know, just lie on the ground. One might come up to you. You never know. Toilet. Ground cold? True. But capybara. Not the water bottle with the low key picture. Ah, yes, the the capybara window. So now we're too lazy to open a toilet lid. Listen, this is the land of the rising sun. They've been on that since like forever, since the 90s probably. Oh yeah, they got like a hot springs place nearby. Kind of curious about that. You've seen a lot of those puppy yoga videos and it's very cute. I can imagine. Silly dogs. Silly dogs doing yoga. You've never seen Wiki say the word cute in a good meaning. I think Wiki has said cute in a good way. But I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Ooh, look at that. That's kind of nice. Beef stew pie. I would like some. I'm hungry now. Very crunchy. I like my food crunchy. It satisfies me. Tempura. Japan has croissant curry. You saw a French person crash out over that. I mean, listen. Europeans, they very much care about their foods. The Europeans cannot be expected to be silly and crash. Oh, crush out. Listen, I thought you meant crash out, and you spelled crush out. So I don't know if you meant crash out. I just assumed you meant crash out. If you meant crush out, then I don't know what that means. I'm gonna be honest. Crush out is not a phrase I've heard before. Crash out I've heard, but not crush out. French person. A or U? If you mean like freaking out about something in a negative manner, it's crash out, not crush out. Crash with an A. Car crash, not car crush. You can say a car has been crushed, as in it is smushed over, but if you mean the crash itself, the incident, you would say a car crash. He's eating mochi! Yes. With the fork. Yes. You know, I've not had that. I think I've only had mochi once in my life. It was pretty alright. It was ice cream mochi though, so it's different. It had like ice cream on the inside, and it was mochi on the outside. It was pretty good though. I don't know if that's all mochi, or if mochi is supposed to be just a ball of dough itself. Yuki having a crush out. You shush, Wiki, you shush. You have a yeepee he showed Hrivnia cost? Yeah. What did you want to say? I don't know. Or capybara. I don't know about having the lights. I hope you can turn off those lights for them. Because I don't know. I feel like that's so rough for the animals to be sleeping with lights. They can do it, but... You live in a village, but in the city, there are shops who sell mochi. Oh. I hope the cities are not too far. I mean, you do have, like, plenty of public transportation anyhow, so... I assume. You have the bus. Is it inexpensive or is it expensive? Because I know in some places it might be more expensive to get that kind of stuff. Because I feel over where I'm at, it's at least $10 for like a little box. If you want to get some 40-foot walking minutes and 10 bicycle riding minutes. Ah, that's not bad at all. €3 to €2? Oh, that's pretty damn affordable, I'd say. Maybe for at most. Bro's watching TV. Bro's curious. So what you watching? Wonderful little creature. Look at how rotund they are. Oh no, I hope they don't try to drink what he's drinking. Fun fact, cats actually watch TV. Do they now? Now that is a lovely thing to know. I guess they do. I know cats have a weird little tendency to want to do what you're doing. So it kind of makes sense that they would watch TV. Especially if you're watching TV. Maybe, do they watch TV by themselves though? Tea has caffeine in it. No nighttime tea. Well, yes and no. It depends on the tea. Some teas don't have caffeine in them. Or they have such low amounts of caffeine that it's basically negligible. Oh, they watch it without you? Oh. Good to know. If I ever own a cat and I just want to be left alone, I can turn on the TV. I can just put the iPad in front of the cat. Some teas are specifically made to know you. To know you? Oh, knock you the fuck out. I'm not sure they're effective necessarily. I do like having myself like a good, like a little chamomile tea at night, just to chill out, mellow out. Potty? Not potty. I'm still not very impressed by the kitchen. It's just like one, you can put one pan on the stove thing. And I suppose the Japanese do have like 1,000,001 things you can buy that are pre-packaged and you can just throw in the microwave anyhow. We used to put the radio on for your dog when you had to go out somewhere. Oh, that's kind of cute. Let's see how much there is of it left. Oh, there's like a zoo. How much of this does he show? That's like about 10 minutes. I might skip to that little bit at the end there. Watch this little zoo bit. There's more capybaras there too. But I'm curious about the zoo. Let's see. Izu Animal Kingdom. I've not been to a zoo in a long while. I missed the zoo. Not the tigers, fucking. They're fighting! They're fighting! Oh. Why is he making that face? Oh. Giraffe. I don't like the way the giraffes grab their food. just with their tongue like that. Ew! That's kind of gross. I suppose if it works, you know? If it works, it works. Oh, that's cute. Little hamburger. 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 Burger. Baba. Not there being toys being placed near the windows. I mean, you can see the glass thickness. It's pretty thick, so no need to worry, I suppose, but still. The petting area? Oh, goodness. Armadillo! I love armadillos. They're so goofy looking. Random child just yelling in the back. Oh, they are made to be held. Oh, it's trying to escape. It's like, let me go. Let me go! That's what I feel like whenever someone picks me up. And there's the capybaras. You like armadillos, but they have those weird grade pubes. You don't need to think about that. Don't think about it, okay? Just don't think about it. Think about only the cute facts. Cute facts only. Why is this one got algae on its mouth? It could be the water, you know, if they're drinking from water and it has algae in it, I guess. Parrot. Oh. Armadillos are one letter away from being an abomination. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. It looks so cute. I'm surprised they don't really get annoyed at people. I guess they do walk away, and that's about it. Eat flowers? I didn't know that. I mean, I know they're herbivores, but I didn't know they ate flowers. Wallabies. Look at that fellow. It said no, don't touch the hand. Oh, corn or watermelon. Kangaroos, midget cousins, yeah. Look at this ravenous creature. Honestly, that's me after I go after, like, summertime, you go for a swim for like an hour, someone offers you literally any piece of food, and that's how I devour it. Greedily. Oh no, the baby tripped over. Poor little guy. God damn, okay, well the big one just kind of stole the food. I hope they grow to be big and strong and wonderful and have long, happy, healthy lives. That man's holding onto that cord. I would imagine that these capybaras get most of the food. I highly doubt the freaking wallabies get any. At least from, you know, the ones they hand out to have people feed them specifically. Like, there's that one in the back that's just kind of blending in with the capybaras. That is not, in fact, a capybara. Yeah, I want to go to a freaking, like, aquarium at some point again. Well, I say again, it's been like an incredibly long time. But I do also enjoy aquariums. I like looking at the little fishies, and the big fishies, and the medium fishies, and the non-fish. Well, that is simply all we shall do for today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching that with me, you know? A little nice thing to watch and view. I shall bid thee farewell. I hope you all have a great rest of your mornings, afternoons, evenings, and nights, wherever and whenever you are. Tomorrow, what do we do tomorrow? Dead Space, that's right, Dead Space stream. Let me see if we can raid anybody over on Purple Place. I don't know if people that I follow are streaming. One individual. I haven't raided in a while. So let's go and raid. Good night to all of you. I hope you all take care of yourselves, you know? Stick around for the raid if you want, or don't if you do not. As for the red site people, thank you for coming by. I hope you all also have a good one. Let's see, category. There we go. I'll see you all next time. I can't talk.